And welcome back. The book, it's right here. It's a recipe book, Modern Flavors of Arabia. And we happen to have the author with us right now, Suzanne Husseini. How are you?
I'm good.
You're a chef, you're an author, you're a talented individual.
Well, thank you very much.
How long has this book been out for at this point?
This book has been 5 years here in Canada and the U.S., published by Appetite Random House.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of it. It took me 2 years to make that happen.
2 years to put this book together.
Yes.
So this book is completely full of your recipes?
All my recipes. I mean, I didn't invent every recipe, but I took traditional recipes from the Arab world. 22 countries make up the Arab world. And I put my own little spin on it. I've reintroduced them. I've updated some of them, which is why it's called Modern Flavors of Arabia. And it's really a celebration of that cuisine that I adore.
Yes. You perfected those recipes.
Well, I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. We'll see today.
We're going to find out today.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to say this. So it's shasuki? Shasuka?
No, it's shakshuka.
So I was wrong completely.
You were totally wrong.
But this is what I'm learning, along with everybody watching at home right now.
Yes.
What is this recipe all about?
This is all about a beautiful tomato and pepper sauce. It's a little spicy. It originates from North Africa, part of the Arab world, so Tunisia, Morocco, and Algeria. This is where it probably originated.
Oh.
So it's a beautiful tomato sauce base, and there's going to be eggs in it. Perfect brunch dish on a cold day like today.
Yeah.
With bread to dip in. So hopefully we'll make it all happen and we'll try it.
So would that be the best time to eat this dish?
Brunch it's popular for, but you can certainly have it for dinner. You can have it for lunch,
midnight
for a snack, anytime.
Anytime, because it's just that tasty. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
let's
where
start.
do you want to start then?
I'm going to start with olive oil. All good things start with fabulous olive oil. A nice hot pan.
We have that pan heated up for you.
Absolutely. Onions. Okay, there's the sizzle. Yeah. The sound, that joy is in the kitchen for me.
Do we have the fire detectors off here in the studio, by the way?
All right, so you saute them basically.
Yeah.
Then you start adding things. So no worries. Okay, I'm going to make it all stop in a minute.
Well, I'm glad you're not worried, but just in case.
Tomato sauce.
Okay.
A little fun in the kitchen.
Okay.
So basically, I'm putting in tomato sauce. I'm putting roasted red peppers. Okay, also. And then I also chop in some jalapeno because I did tell you it's spicy.
Yeah.
So that goes inside as well. I'm doing it very quickly. Of course, you have to let it cook.
We might have to keep it off the element too, just a
little bit, yes.
Just a little bit.
And these are just slowly roasted tomatoes that I did in the oven.
Yeah.
I add a little flavoring of saffron. I put in some cinnamon. If you could pass me the cinnamon there, please.
Okay, and I'm going to take an educated guess. No, for sure, I know.
Cumin.
So not even close.
Not even close.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Does
that's
it say
cumin,
cinnamon on it? Well,
cinnamon.
I didn't have much time. You know, you just threw that at me.
That's okay. Yeah, I didn't give you any warnings.
I wasn't prepped.
These are the flavors of the Arab world. So while cinnamon might sound unusual for people to put in a dish that's savory, it gives it that beautiful, you know, je ne sais quoi in the back, that beautiful exotic sweetness, but without it being cinnamon bunish, okay? Because it's not a cinnamon bun.
Yeah,
it's just flavorful. So fast forward, we've cooked it, we let it simmer, we let it get nice and soft, and then of course, voila, I have one here for you already
Just
done.
Like that?
Just like that. Just like magic.
Amazing. Did you add other things to it though? Because I know we went really quick there.
I added cinnamon, black pepper, salt, a little bit of hot spice, and really just the fire red tomatoes. And I also put in zest of orange, just to give it a nice citrusy note.
Oh, really? Okay, that's
nice.
it.
And then the finale of this dish is actually to crack the eggs. So if you don't mind, do you mind getting dirty?
I can try to crack a few eggs for you. I've been taught on the show how to properly crack an egg, and I still do it usually wrong.
Crack it into this beautiful sparkling bowl.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to make room for the egg just by indenting here. I'm just going to make basically 4 craters to introduce the eggs.
Was it just the one egg?
There's going to be 4 of them actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to put one in one of the holes.
And I just keep cracking?
You just keep on cracking, exactly.
Right.
And what basically happens to this egg is the eggs they're going to cook. You can cook them well done. You can cook them soft. I like them to be a little runny, you know, the yolks.
Yeah, of course.
They're best that way. And when the eggs are cooked to your liking, basically, the dish is done. And then you get some beautiful, fresh, crusty bread. You dip inside, cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and you call it a meal.
Would I make a terrible assistant? Because I'm pretty slow, right?
Not at all, actually. You're very meticulous, and I like that.
Okay, good, good.
Yes.
And I've got to, I'm just rubbing my hands all over your stuff. Okay, so
you see how it's starting to cook here? What I do is I cover it, Dylan, and just to allow some steam to happen, and it will help cook the whites. That's what you want, basically, and the eggs to remain runny.
Wow.
So once I unveil this, we'll be able to dip in and enjoy.
Are we going to be dipping in right here on live TV?
Absolutely.
That sounds
Absolutely.
exciting. Okay, so you're available though. I mean, so you've been doing this for quite some time.
Yes.
But if you're looking for people to maybe hire you to do some private events, private parties.
Yes.
Okay.
I do private events for personal, even for companies. I cater. I like to put my own little spin on things. I do that. I'm also hoping to open a restaurant sometime here in Ottawa.
Yeah.
I'm looking for investors. Who knows?
Okay. Sure, you never know, right?
You never know.
Tell us about your Top Chef experience that's coming up as well.
Yes. I'll be flying to Dubai next week, and I've been invited to be a judge in the last episode of Top Chef. So I'm going to be judging the contestants that they've been, pre-taping.
Okay.
So that's going to be exciting to be part of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you get to be chosen as a judge for this?
I did a food show. I had a cooking show when I was in Dubai. I lived there for about 20 years, and I lived there and worked and did my thing and sort of set my reputation and my credibility, I guess, over there. And things happen, they sort of fall into place, and people like what you do, and I was very fortunate.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should start this.
Unveil?
We only have about a minute left here, right?
Look at that.
And once again,
yes.
It's very smoky in here.
Yes, it is.
So maybe we should keep that off the element just to be sure,
absolutely.
just to be careful here. We want the rest of the show to air.
Do you see what's happened?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of parsley because this is going to, a herb, it could be mint, it could be parsley, but I put parsley and I just scatter it on top just before I serve it. So you get a nice green and nice little herb to brighten it up.
Okay.
So we get a nice piece of crusty bread, Dylan.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'd love to try this, but that also looks like it's boiling right now.
It is boiling.
Yeah.
It is boiling.
We might have to
we'll wait till
let
it
it cool
down.
off a touch.
Yes.
That's amazing. Where can we find the book, the cookbook?
It's available at Chapters and all across the country in the United States. You can book it online, but it's always available.
All right, and the name of that dish one more time?
It's called shakshuka, which means mixed up in Arabic. Something mixed up. Shakshuka.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Suzanne Husseini, thank you very much for being here today.
It was my pleasure.
And please contact Suzanne, and she can drop by and make some of this amazing stuff for your party, your festivities. We've got more daytime coming up right here on Rogers TV.